Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. And today it's all about the heavyweights, some cruiserweights and light heavyweights as well. But it's all about this Saudi Arabia card. So we're gonna be doing the live commentary right here on the pay-per-view portion. We already got to see Frank Sanchez and Urkashev, fight. But learning about this, card itself, and shout out to everybody on the live as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and improve the visibility of the show. So we have an early card today. We already had basically all knockouts so far, ladies and gentlemen. And what I've learned upon this, the prelim card so far, as we are in the fourth fight of the prelim card. And every fight has been a knockout. Every single fight has been a knockout. And it seems to me that Saudi is definitely trying to improve on having a few major fighters, and they like big fighters, right? Heavyweights. Everyone loves heavyweights, right? And the cruiserweights as well. So obviously they got their hands on Bivol, they got their hands on Joshua, Wilder. A lot. Frank Sanchez, Urkashev. You know what I'm saying? So they're heavily invested into certain heavyweights and the big guys. And I could understand it with a lot of the boxing politics. If you could just have one punch that changes the fight all the way around, regardless of how many skills, how much experience you have. The heavyweight division is definitely that division that it catches your eye. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button right now. It's even hard for me to pronounce some of these guys' names on this card, especially the prelim card itself. But shout out to Frank Sanchez. I think that's another, Cuban guy that I think he's on the rise as well. He throws a lot of combinations, very explosive. The dude Urgashev, I think he scored a first round knockout. He's ranked #1 in the IBF. He just fought probably like a fight ago, and he's the one that beat Big Bang. He's the one that gave Big Bang his first loss. So he's definitely someone to look out for sure. So now we're in the second round. We got this guys here, the Maka Hunamuda. See, I'm a butcher all of these guys' names in the heavier divisions. There's nothing American whatsoever. But anyway, we're almost at the pay-per-view card, which features, Big Baby Miller, out of New York City, Brooklyn, to be exact, against, Daniel Dubois, coming off of that loss, KO loss from Alexander Usyk. And, people are kind of like testing, hey, does this guy have heart? Does this guy still have any heart left? Like, he has skill, he has punching power, but does he have grit? Can he withstand the punches at the highest level? So people want to know a little bit where Dubois is, and people also want to know, Charles Edward Gasso. Damn, bro, I've been waiting to catch you for a week, a day, bro. This shit fire. What a day of boxing. What up, chat? Happy holidays. Shout out, Clock. Man, shout out to you, Edward. Thank you for the $500, bro. Hopefully everything is going great, man. Hopefully the family's going great. You're going great. Happy holidays, man. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Can you believe it? That's why I got the red on. And, we got to change the scenery a little bit, Queso. But I appreciate you, bro. Hopefully everything is going smacking. Let me know who you have on the card. Are you watching the card itself right now, bro? Let me know what you're doing. I'm watching this last one on the prelims, the last 10-rounder. I can't even pronounce the heavyweights' names, bro. But the guy is huge. But shout out to Charles Edward Cheese for the $500. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you always, man, for all the support. And happy holidays to not just Edward, but to everybody in the chat as well. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Yeah, right now it's lit. We watching boxing right now. People could be having some drinks. I ain't gonna lie. The lady, she bought a whole bunch of drinks for tomorrow. Then we watching boxing. Tons of fights tonight. You know what I mean? Tons of fights. Happy holidays, Mills. Thank you, Broken Accords. Appreciate you guys. Smash that like button. We watching boxing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Headed home now. We're shopping. Yo, if you shopping, bro, the streets must be crazy. Coquito. Matter of fact, Broken Accords. Baby! Can I get some coquito? But I want you to get it for me. I'm in the chat right now. Thank you. Appreciate you, love. I adore you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have some coquito right here in a second. And we watching boxing. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese for the $500 once again. And, shout out to, happy holidays to everybody, man. Right now, we got the heavyweights.
Strawberry or classic?
Classic. The classico. I like it classic. So, when it comes down to Frank Martin, he had a second round knockout, bro. And then we just had that Urgaship, the guy that beat Big Bang, the one that gave Big Bang his first loss. He scored a first round knockout. So, it's been knockouts all, this 4 fights, 4 knockouts in a row, guys. You know what I mean? So, not too bad. They call it what? The day in the ruinings? That was crazy. That's a lot of coquito. I'm not going to drink all that.
You just drink what you want.
Jeez. Man, happy holidays to everybody. She gave me a coquito like this, like if I'm going to be able to drink this. Yo, have half of this. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got in here? Man, my name's not Punch Drunk. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. Third round on this clash. How do you pronounce these names? Because these 2 names here.
Kayabriel,
Makahamadov and Kadabilev. Oh, wow. This kind of went a little bit back and forth here.
The second one, I don't know. This is good.
But after this bout right here, we're looking at the big Baby Miller. Whoa, big shots landed from both of these guys. I'm gonna need some nicknames over here for these guys, ladies and gentlemen. Makadov.
Just call him Maki.
Maki. We got Maki and Kaba.
There you go.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Coquito. Cheers to everybody. Make sure you guys get home. Charles, let me tell you something, bro. You shopping, doing that late last minute shopping. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna be doing the same thing after the fights. I'm gonna be doing the same thing after the fights, brother. But this fight's not doing too bad here. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Doing the last minute shopping. The streets got to be crazy, I got to say. So if you guys could get home, today's the day of the reckonings. So we're going to get into that. But, these guys are slugging it out. Maka's getting his head pounded in. These guys are going to end up slowing down. You know how the heavyweights go down. This is only the 3rd round, and these guys are throwing bombs. Like I said, cheers to everybody on the live. Salute to everybody that loves boxing. Salute to everybody. God bless everybody, man. If you've made mistakes in the past, we leave them in the past. Let the good vibes continue. And all we could do is become a better you than the following day, Every day, just become better. But smash that like button. And we have a great classic end of the year card. Like, guys, there's no more boxing for the end of the year. I mean, I think like what? We got one more week for December. After this, I don't think we have boxing. So this is the last card. You know, Showtime not throwing anything. I don't know if the top rank's throwing something, but this is the last card. Wow. Can you believe it? Cheers. Salute. What's going on, David? God bless Mill City. These fights are going to be fun to watch. I think so, man. I think these fights are going to be fun to watch, you know? Al Money 231, what's going on? What's going on? Hopefully you guys are chilling watching these fights. This card is stacked. Jay Gooder, bro. I'm telling you, it is stacked, man. And I'm watching the fights right now, the prelims. Fourth round right now. And these guys right here, Maka and Kawa, they're throwing bombs. I had to give nicknames to these guys because I could have messed this up. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Undisputed on Tuesday. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, are we talking? Oh, are we talking about Inoue? Inoue's fighting Tuesday, or is it today? Tonight? Wait a minute. I forgot about Inoue. Oh, wow. This heavyweight bout turned into like kind of an upset. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I'm watching it too. I'm not disappointed at all. I know everybody's went down in the canvas. So far, Adam Hurley was going on. Thought I cobbled up him a hard time, but might beat this guy. Yo, I'm telling you, this guy's he's just trying to survive right now. He's just trying to survive right now, and he's throwing some wicked haymakers. This guy right here is setting up his shots. Oh, he sees his timing too, so this dude's slow as hell. Oh, he stopped him again, dropped him with a body shot. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a nice little heavyweight bout right here. Maka down again. And he's just trying to land that big right over the top right hand. But this guy's working. Gaba wins. Wow. Gaba wins. He just outworked him, bro. Picked his shots, had him on the ropes. Was working his body up and down. You can't go wrong. He basically dissected, his opponent. That was good. That's kind of an upset. That was an upset. I don't know if you guys noticed that. That was B-side right there. So that's the first upset of the night. Or day in the East Coast. We in the East Coast morning if you out there in the West Coast. We got some decent fights, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, the return of Bivol. We can't forget about that. The return of Bivol, and he has a decent opponent, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent, he's 23-1. Lyndon Arthur, his only loss was to I believe it was Anthony Yard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he beat Anthony Yard, right, and a split decision, and then lost to Anthony Yard the second time around. Got KO'd by him in the fourth round. So Anthony Yard, obviously a decent fighter. I don't think he's the biggest. Yeah, he had 95% KO ratio, so he's a puncher as well. Everybody knows Anthony Yard, right? But this fight right here, obviously, the 21-0 Demetrius Bivol, should be able to get this dude out of here. Now, he should be able to get this dude out of here, Shouldn't be too much of an issue, And then when it comes down to this when it comes to the heavyweights now, guys, we got the Wilder and Parker, right? Parker has been losing, right? Parker has been losing quite amount of fights here. Mill City, are you going to do an interview with Tank eventually? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some crazy things. Shout out to Tank, man, and the apartment building that he had. Was hey guys, be quiet, please. You're not part of the show. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear you. Trust me, they don't. Okay. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Merry Christmas, Merry early Christmas to the people. If I don't get to y'all tomorrow for Christmas Eve, right? Salute. Glasses up. But yes, Bivol fighting somebody 21-1. Arthur Better, Anthony Yard. He beat Anthony Yard, got stopped by Anthony Yard, but also Anthony Yard's a cruiserweight, so curious to see if Bivol, gets him out of there. Looking at them side by side in the weigh-ins, I don't know. It just seems like Bivol needs to make a statement. I feel bad for Bivol. He beats Canelo Alvarez, one of the biggest upsets of the year or in a few years, right? But I didn't believe so. I actually had money on, Canelo Alvarez. I'm not going to lie to you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. But that was one of my biggest predictions right there. And then, he beats Canelo Alvarez. Then he goes and then beats Zordo Ramirez the same year and then gets put on the shelf for a whole year. Now he's back, and fighting Lyndon Arthur. You know what I mean? So this seems like it's just like a stay busy fight for Bivol, to be honest with you. He couldn't get the Canelo rematch at 68. There were a lot of politics upon that fight. And now we're here. Obviously, there's a lot of politics upon him and Arthur Beterbiev, which is the fight that everybody wants to see at light heavyweight. Is Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev, and it's an amazing fight. Don't get it twisted. It's one of the best fights that you could make, as far as Undisputed is concerned. I think those are we have one of the more brilliant boxers at the weight division versus one of the guys that is a big puncher. One of the biggest punchers in boxing, Arthur Beterbiev. Now, if they start aging Arthur Beterbiev and we don't get this fight soon, then obviously, youth kills in this sport. But smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. We're almost at the actual main card. Costs $40. $40 for the pay-per-view if you already had the subscription of the Zone. So for $75 if you didn't have the subscription, no, 75. What am I talking about? 65? $65. You can't go wrong seeing Bivol, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. And you're gonna get I think the big fight that, and I think that's also the odds makers are favoring Daniel Dubois, but Big Baby Miller, depending on where, how he's coming, because he's been very inactive. He did fight one time this year, and the guy, it was like a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? Big puncher, knows how to box, from the Brooklyn area. Obviously, he worked out in done a lot of camps in Florida. I seen him in Miami. So yeah, now the thing about it is that I actually have Big Baby winning the fight by KO. The thing about with that fight is a lot of people are trying to figure out where is Daniel Dubois' mindset now. You know what I'm saying? After, a few losses and, the orbital bone that he got messed up by George Joyce. Really bad, really bad fight for him. You know what I mean? So, yes, you sipping coquito. Yes, Al Booger, absolutely. You already know. Just a little bit, man. Getting ready for the holidays. And I just wanted to talk to my peoples. my boxing community, and obviously do this commentary and then the picks. So I want to know what y'all picks are as well when it comes down to this heavyweight and just this whole bout at Saudi Arabia. So we got Big Baby Miller, right? I'll probably do like polls for each fight. I think that's what I should do. I should do polls for each fight. So for the first fight, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll real soon. How about that? How about that? We'll do a poll real soon. Smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. The actual main card will be getting started in real soon, real soon. So I think Wallin might pull off an upset. So broken accords. I've been saying this over and over. Obviously, this is a guy that has went the distance with Wilder. But and he's slick. He's a southpaw. He can move very well. I did my studies on him a little bit. I do remember the fight with him and Fury. And that fight that he went the distance with Fury, he gave Fury a tough time. You know what I'm saying? So I like that fight. But in the same time, um, when it comes down to getting people out of there, right? Anthony Joshua is definitely, a power puncher in this game. You know what I'm saying? Among Wilder, I mean, I think we got some of the bigger punchers in the sport all in one card. To be honest with you, obviously, yeah, people say that Fury's pillow fisted. So if that's the case, and I'm not saying that's the case, but some people also believe that Wilder's chin is not the greatest as well. So sometimes people kind of misconceive, like, oh, well, Fury knocked out Wilder, well, and he knocked out Klitschko too. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, they have that scheduled, that fight in February that will be scheduled. You know what I mean? As far as for Usyk and Fury is concerned, you know what I'm saying? Mill City, when hearing Calvin Ford saying Tank versus Haney not happening, do you see Tank fighting Haney or Tank fighting Shakur or Teo? Do you see him fighting all three or no? Yeah, I think that if it doesn't, it would be something upon like, all right, Tank, you came before all these guys, and if you don't fight some of the biggest names around your weight class or in your weight class, and they're calling you out, then yeah, it's a hit. It's definitely a hit. It's a super hit. But I believe that he will fight these guys because there's no way you want to go out retired and not fight some of the best. But Day of the Reckonings, that's what today's all about. Today's about Day of the Reckonings, man. That's what it's all about. So you got the Big Baby Miller card, right? Like we spoke upon. And then with Daniel Dubois, which is a great card. They have, you know, the lines today are kind of really close. Not gonna lie, but they got Big Baby Miller is not the favorite, the underdog. So I think I favor him. That's the underdog for the day. When it comes down to Bivol, he's plus 110. Definitely get him for sure. And then when we talk about Wilder and Parker, I have Wilder knocking out Parker, and then I have Joshua beating Wallin. Now, the thing about with Joshua, right? Now, the Wallin and Joshua is more of a 50-50 fight. I'll tell you right now, Joshua's going to have some problems with Wallin in the earlier rounds because Wallin is a southpaw that's kind of slick. I ain't going to hold you. It's kind of slick, and he throws awkward punches. He's never on the line when he's throwing punches. He's not a big puncher. That's the thing that this is. Salute, slide and counter, salute. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you, David. Thank you for chopping it up. Jackie. La reina de la boxeo. So, Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the chat. Salute. It's almost Christmas time. We got the coquito out. And, we got the Christmas stuff out. We got some boxing. So it's a beautiful day. Um, Deontay Wilder is a minus 125 today against Joseph Parker. Okay. Now, what I like about this fight, Joseph Parker, it can box, right? He's more of I think, he's very athletic. I think he's more athletic than Deontay Wilder. But in the same time, he does get hit. Let's be honest, right? He does get hit. He's had trouble with a lot of guys. He even got. I think what did Parker go the distance with? No, I think Joshua. KO'd Parker. A matter of fact, at that. So this is like a testament to see where, you know, uh, you know, the boxing ability of Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, if he can't land the shot, which I do believe he can land the shot, because you have to, man. Al Booger, thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate you, man. Real talk, real talk. Love y'all, chat, man. I appreciate you guys for real. God bless to every single body in the chat room. Mill City, is there a reason why Tank didn't send the contract to Haney, like Ryan sending to Haney? I don't understand why Tank didn't send the contract. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Tank does what Tank wants to do because Tank got the Tank money. You feel me? And he's moving the way he's moving. He's already what? He's accomplished a lot in the sport, and a lot of people are discrediting a lot of the things that he's done in the sport. Now, if he retires and does not fight the likes of a Devin Haney, a Teofimo Lopez, a Shakur Stevenson, a Ryan Garcia, I mean, he already did Ryan Garcia, but if he can't get these names under his belt, then yes, there's gonna be a problem. Yes, it's gonna be a problem for his legacy, and everyone's gonna be like, yo, you were dodging and moving, and you was breakdancing, and you was doing different things to avoid certain names. Yeah, absolutely. But other than that, today's about the days of the reckonings. With some of this fight, we got Devin Haney. Devin Haney's out there in Saudi Arabia right now. I see him right here. He's talking his. He's ready to go. I got a likings to Devin Haney. I'm not gonna lie. When you keep winning, when you stay confident, there's nothing you can say. Kind of reminds you of what Mayweather has done. You couldn't stand the cockiness, and you couldn't stand it. And he's better than Mayweather as far as personality is concerned. He's not as cocky. Pretty boy was already pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? Pretty boy Mayweather was very, very conceited, but backed it up in the ring. What can you say? So salute to Devin Haney and that win with Regis Progress. Progress, you'll be back. I don't know about a title, because I don't think they're going to feed you Rolly. Coquito, all right. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. The fights are almost here. So let's get into it. So I think Wilder should be able to get Parker out of there. And within 8 rounds, 8 to 9 rounds, I think he should be able to get him out of there, or under. Now, when it comes to the Wally and Joshua, now this is the reason. It's gonna take time for Joshua to. It's funny, the two big guys, the two big punchers. It's gonna take time they're gonna find their opponent, right? So they're gonna have problems in the early rounds. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see someone land the big bomb early in this fight. And Wallin, he went the distance with a guy. His name was I forget Dominic Brazil. Yeah, so Dominic Brazil got stopped by, Wilder in the first round, and he got stopped by Joshua, I think, within the 6th round. So he's a guy that's kind of gets stopped. And Wallin wasn't able to, stop, Deontay Wilder. So I mean, Dominic Brazil. So it kind of shows me that he don't really got the punching power for me to say he's gonna be able to hurt Joshua. Now, if Joshua gets hurt by a guy like this, that's not a huge puncher. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Joshua, like him or hate him, he's been in there with some of the best, elite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he never got the Fury shot. He never got the Deontay Wilder shot. But he's been in there with at least Andy Louise. Andy Louise, good fast combination. Probably one of the fastest hands in boxing, but one of the smaller heavyweights at that. But he packs a big punch as well. So I you can appreciate what Joshua has done, beating the likes of like Klitschko. He's done a lot on the sport. He beat, yeah, he got beat by Usyk, and Usyk is an elite pound for pound type of a champion. You know what I mean? And yeah, a guy, and you know what? Even Joshua, people had Joshua at their pound for pound once. You know what I mean? But just losing and the way he loses and the attitude, like even when he revenged his loss to Andy Louise, the way he did it, it just wasn't. I don't feel like the people accepted it. You understand? Like, yeah, he stayed on the outside. He stayed behind his jab. It showed that he could box, which is good, and got the W. And I think Andy Louise was eating way too many Snickers because he couldn't. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to chase a turtle up in there because he was just doing different things in there. He could tell. He was admitted it. He said that he didn't take the camp serious. All that money, that heavyweight title money, man, I'll tell you, it's different, boy. It's different. You winning a title in featherweight or lightweight. I mean, not today's lightweights, because today's lightweights, they're making some good money. But I'm talking about featherweights to like heavyweights. It's a big difference in when it comes to catching your title. You know what I mean? Like, shoot. Smash that like button. I mean, Subir Matias got like 245 to fight Ponce for that title. You know what I mean? These heavyweights, they're hitting the millions no matter what, just to be in the fight. Smash that like button, man. We're almost here. We're almost here. I think they're starting to call in the fighters. But today's all about the day of the reckonings. If you're in your car, salute to you guys. Hopefully, if you're in the East Coast, it's cold out here right now. If you're in the West Coast, salute to you. You'll be watching this early lunchtime, brunch time, right? Salute to the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Other than that, Devin Haney. And the only reason why I'm talking about Devin Haney right now is because he's up. But we got Big Baby Miller. He's already suited up, ready to go. Dubois, they got their gloves. They're wrapped up. They're warming up in the locker room. It's a good fight right here. I don't know why Big Baby Miller, he always wearing the most, like he always shows, he's like the biggest fat guy that shows the most legs I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's him. But shout out to his coach, Jose. That's my boy right there. I rock with Jose. I remember he was one of my first interviews when I first started the podcast. Smash that like button. Damn, Miller is huge. He's huge. 330 pounds type of huge. You know what I'm saying? And Dubois coming in here. Does he mean it? You know what I mean? Dubois looked like he was one of those late bloomers, right? That he was like, I just grew like out of nowhere, right? But he's still like a young boy. Salute to Dubois. Now, in this fight with Dubois, right, we have to keep it 100. Let's keep it jigging, right? He was giving guys like pound for pound pound for pound type of fighters like Alexander Usyk problems. So now, if just hearing that, because Dubois can box. There's things that he can do in there that are good. I thought he was I think that he swings a little wide when it comes to his hooks. He does get caught up into certain things, but he could box. He was giving people problems. You know what I mean? Absolutely, Jackie. Yeah, and Haney looks huge out there. Yeah, he's big, man. You seen the shoes he was rocking? He looked like he was wearing prom shoes. Look at him. Look at him right now. Oh my goodness gracious. They did the West Coast got the craziest style. I'll tell you that now. They got some of the craziest things. But the production, the production of where these guys, how they have the fighters entering the arena. The arena not too big. You could tell, huh? It kind of tells you, like, you know, are they really making a shitload of money in this type of event? The gate doesn't look huge, and then in the same time, it's what, like I said, it was $40 plus the $25 subscription to the zone, so it's the $75, no, $65 fight. So yeah, I mean, are they making a lot of money? I mean, I heard that these guys was getting paid. They put a lot of money into this. Joshua, he's expensive. Wilder's expensive. Bivol can't be a pretty price. He got to be a pretty price. And then, like I said, heavyweights, they get paid money, the hundreds of thousands. Heavyweights. So they put on a great card, for the prelims, I would have to say. So now we're starting up in our first fight of the card. Now, what I like about this card with Big Baby Miller and Dubois, this fight right here doesn't go the distance at all. I got Miller by knockout. Now, the thing about it is that I have to check. Is this a 10 rounder or 12 rounder? Because I think that's going to matter, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 10 rounder. It shouldn't be there's no reason why this shit should be a 12 rounder. But the late rounds, the later the fight goes, I would proceed to say that you would favor Dubois more if the fight goes later on in the rounds. But other than that, the combinations of Miller, he has speed. You know what I'm saying? He has speed. How is Big Miller still even allowed to keep fighting? Good point, Jackie. When they did an interview, because they wanted to put the fight together with Big Baby Miller, and Joshua. Joshua says, "I don't want to fight Miller." He goes, "Miller should go fight Daniel White. They'll make a perfect fight together," because Daniel White got caught a few times too. So he threw it indirect real quick right there. He's like, he's a cheetah. You know how those British guys, they talk. The UK guys. He a cheetah. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We're almost at the card. I mean, the guys are going to be coming out real soon. Love the ambiance. They do a great job over there hosting fights in Saudi Arabia. And once again, like I said, this card kind of tells you that they have some other fights ahead of them. Like, 2024, I guess they want to host up to 16 fights. 16 or 14 fights they want to. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, Jackie. It's not bad. I'm not going to lie to you. La Jeva, she made this. She whipped it up the other day. But let's do another poll. And I think this poll should consist of, what fight do y'all think is more, that you guys want to watch more? The main event or the co-main event? That'll be the the first poll question of the day. Well, second one. Let me end this. Okay, let me end this poll right here. Let me set up another one. Okay. What fight is better? Simple, right? What fight is better? Joshua versus Wallin or Wilder versus Parker? Okay. Setting up a new poll right here for everybody right here. Definitely get into the poll. Definitely like to hear what y'all thoughts are as far as your favorite fight for the night. We're just sticking with the co-main event and main event. Let's be honest, Bivol is gonna steamroll this dude. Lyndon Arthur. But the heavyweight fights seem like the ones that are more competitive. Co-main event and main event. Now, I'm very curious to see the adjustments that Derek James and Anthony Joshua make in the corner, because Wallen's not going to be there to be hit. You know, obviously Joshua is definitely the bigger puncher, so he should be dictating the pace. Wallen's going to be as more awkward as possible. He's going to try to get Anthony Joshua on his high guard as much as possible and be able to switch, you know, switch angles, throw combinations, try to get Anthony Joshua comfortable, uncomfortable. Now, if Joshua says, "Hey, you hit like a light heavyweight. You don't even hit like a heavyweight." Then I would like to see how Joshua's chin holds up as far as taking some punishment to give some, because he's gonna be the slower fighter. He's not gonna be as good of a boxer, as fast of a thinker as Wallin. You know, he doesn't have the feet as Wallin either. I'm not saying that Wallin has the best feet, but what he does good is really good. He's an overall decent specimen when it comes to boxing. Wallin, a guy that went the distance with Fury once again, and that's really the only notable name. And he went the distance with, like I said, you know, Brazil, Dominic Brazil. And, like I said, all the big names really knocked out Dominic Brazil. So it kind of shows me that his punching power might not be there, Might not. I won't be surprised if the main event goes all 12. Hey, jo- Joshua and Wallin. In that fight, I could see why you say that can go 12. Because Wallin, the better boxer, I think he's just the better boxer, right? But he's not going to have enough power to knock out Joshua. So Joshua will continue to keep coming. And Joshua being one of the bigger punchers, he can hurt Wallin. I think anybody over 200 pounds can hurt somebody. But Wallin's going to have to do a lot more than just throw two punches to really hurt Joshua. He's going to really have to go in there and, throw a combination, try to hurt Joshua, and then within that, if it does happen that he sees that his, Joshua is not 100, he needs to go in there for the kill and continue to go there. But shout out to all the fights so far on the card. Every single fight has not went the distance. They hyped this card up a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sports washing mills. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Money still on supporting. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If both guys win, do you think Wilder gets Joshua next? I think that's what it seems like. Like that's what it seems like. That's what this card is for, right? That's what this card is for. Unless They put Ergashev that was in that. Which yeah, that's what this is for. Unless they're really trying to marinate the shit out of it, like really saute the hell out of it, and really possibly put Miller to fight Joshua, and possibly put that dude Urshishev to fight Wallin. I looked at Wallin. Wallin's in the top five at heavyweights. So these guys are almost there. They're in the locker room, still hitting the bags and stuff like that. You could see Big Baby Miller really zoned out listening to his coach. So they're using the hook bag while like warming up. I don't advise stuff like that. Be like kind of tiring your fighter, but like legitly he got like a whole bunch of guys in the locker room, Big Baby Miller, and everybody really trying to be a part of this big moment that he has right now. He hasn't been on the biggest stages, and this is probably the biggest stage he's been on. Smash that like button. Wallin will pull up an upset though. I mean, it's a possibility. It just depends on if Joshua lands, some big moments and some in a few rounds and puts him down. He puts him down. He'll be down on the scorecards. Joshua needs to put him down at least twice. If Joshua can't put him Wallin down twice, I don't see Joshua winning this fight. If Joshua can't drop Wallin twice, or just straight up, like stop him, like because the ref sees like, oh, this shit's not getting, it's not, and it goes the distance. He has to drop him at least twice. We already seen Joshua's gas tank. Obviously we've seen him he's been with Derrick James for like 2 fights now. So, we gotta see where his conditioning is, because that was a problem with Joshua as well. He had a conditioning problem. I did not like that. Certain fights, watching him fight Usyk the first time, he looked like he died on the stool. I don't know if y'all remember that. I give Wallin a decent shot, maybe 60-40. But what way is it going though, bro? What way is it going? Who got the 60%? That's what I want to know. Miller looks like a minivan. Yo, he do look like a minivan. That do look like a minivan. Like, my opinion, how is Miller gonna look in the championship rounds? That's my thing. How's Miller gonna be looking at the championship rounds? You know what I'm saying? Round 8 come, and you like, damn, I got 2 more to go. AJ, their favorite, no doubt. Oh yeah, absolutely. Anything close is gonna go AJ, right? If AJ's down by 2, they probably still give it an AJ or they give it a draw. They put a lot of money on AJ. You know what I'm saying? They put a lot of promotion on AJ. For Wallin to disrupt the future Deontay Wilder fight, people still want to talk about it because those are the 2 biggest punchers. AJ and Deontay Wilder are the 2 biggest punchers in the heavyweight division. Everybody want to see that. Everybody want to see the biggest punchers fight the biggest punchers. That's why everybody want to see that fight so much. AJ like 6'6", 6'7", Wilder like 6'7", so it's like, some of the biggest heavyweights as well. What happens with Joshua, ladies and gentlemen? Does he still have his killer instinct still? Because it showed he had some killer instinct his last fight. Right? It showed. Hellenius, right? Right, that's what it was, right? So he showed with the big right hand. But does he have the killer instinct to be able to be into a firefight with Wallin? Wallin is going to throw combinations while AJ is going to stick to his jab and to his 1-2 all night. If he sees Wallin covers up with a high guard, he'll try to sneak in a hook outside the guard. Besides that, he's not a big body puncher either. He might go to the body punch. He might go to the body if he gets his opponent to the ropes. AJ looks very focused. Jackie, he does look very focused. He looked like he on a mission. In 2024, Anthony Joshua's on a mission. All the stuff that people have been talking about, he's going to try to prove everybody wrong. Salute to Anthony Joshua for having most of the belts, for losing them and to come back and continue to want to have boxing and not let the media, not let the people outside distractions distract, his focus on trying to get a title again. You know what I mean? Because, getting stopped is something. So it seemed to me what he added Nigel Benn back to his. Is he still with Derek James? Because I think we've seen him with Derek, right? We did see interviews with Derek here. But Nigel Benn is also, that's one thing about AJ. He has a lot of, when he loses, he changes trainers quick. That's one thing about him. But he's back with Ben. Good. They started together. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is with Derek James. All right. Because I haven't seen nothing. I'm over here watching the zone all access type shit. I haven't seen Derek yet. That's the reason why I asked. I think he goes back and forth. Whatever the case may be. I thought Derek James was. I heard rumors saying that he left him, but I don't know. I haven't. I was helping my brother move the other day, so I wasn't on every single interview possible. But I didn't see any interviews with Derek James. I don't know. Did y'all? I don't think Derek James. For some reason, I don't think Derek James is in this one. And if that's the case, the rumors were true, and Anthony Joshua just keeps switching trainers left and right. But hey, it is what it is. You need to find your comfort zone. I guess using your career as a guinea pig ain't the best thing to do, but hey, I haven't seen Derek James. Yeah. So what, he had one fight or two fights with Derek James, won them both. Hey, at least with this time around, Anthony Joshua didn't take a loss and then leave Derek James. And you know what I'm saying? And use him like, oh, it was my coach's fault. Blame them. You know what I'm saying? At least he left because he was probably uncomfortable or didn't like the style or the regimen or whatever the case may be. For the good or for the bad, we don't know. We will find out tonight, though. We'll find out tonight because he got a game guy in front of him. He got a game guy with Wallin in front of him, and I would like to see, Wallin, he got to make sure he doesn't get hit with something flush. He needs to be in the best shape possible. I heard he just fought not too long ago, like 3 weeks ago. So he's in shape. He's been in shape. No excuses on his behalf. This is the biggest moment of his career. Could Eddie Hearn have another star in the makings of the welterweight division? Because the easiest thing he could promote is, oh, Wallin won rounds against Fury. You know what I'm saying? And beat Anthony Joshua. That's a star. That's a star right there. Went 12 with Fury, won lots of rounds with Fury. I think what was a split decision? Or should have been a split decision. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the return of Bivol, man. Like I said once again, I feel bad for the boy. You know, having one of the biggest wins in boxing, beating Canelo Alvarez, then right after in the same year defeating Zordo Ramirez, and being put in the shelf for a whole year after that. Great talent, great pound for pound talent. We need to see these. We think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Look what boxing's going. Look what we're dealing with boxing. Demetrius Bivol, a pound for pound talent, and he didn't fight for a whole year. Tell me that's not dramatic. Tell me that's not dramatic, ladies and gentlemen. If you really love boxing, you don't tell me. Tell me that's not dramatic. A pound for pound talent didn't fight for 1 year, and it had nothing to do with injuries. This had to do with promotions. Because if you're injured, okay, I understand. But when you're not injured and you're just put down on the shelf, pound for pound talent, something's going on. Something's wrong. Something's wrong in boxing. We're doing great things in boxing as far as getting a lot of the fights that we want to see. And a lot of different divisions too. But the light heavyweight and the cruiserweight, even the middleweight, the super, no, not the super middleweight, but the middleweight, the 60, kind of dry. Charlo had that WBC for a long time. Arthur Better and Bivol haven't fought for one of the biggest undisputed matches that in boxing, especially in the lightweight division. It's not as big as a Crawford and Spence, but it's a big deal. Light heavyweight division, it's been a big division in the sport of boxing for a long time. Damn, that shit getting strong. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost here. We got Sonny Liston. He's starting to heal up pretty well. I like Sonny Liston when he's not fighting and he's just doing commentary and he's speaking his own mind. I think he's a cool dude. He look like a cool interviewer. You're correct. Yeah, man. He went with Ben. Hey. Did big things with Ben. Salute. But I want to see something different. I want to see something different in Joshua. We need to see something different. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between you changing trainers? We want to see as fans. We want to know. Blind Faith in the building. Salute, gang. Salute. Happy holidays. Cheers. Coquito. It's getting strong at the end. But we are doing the commentary. The big fight hasn't started. The pay-per-view portion has not started. But I'm here doing the commentator for the people that do not want to spend the $40 pay-per-view plus the $25 subscription. We have the Mill City Boxing commentary right here. And it looks like we got Big Baby Miller walking down right now. Finally, the start of the starting. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua have been talking a lot of shit. A lot of shit to each other. A lot. Daniel, thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $10. What's that? Blind Fate, was that you? They send me the Cash App. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Sunny Face is screwed. Yo, man, he took a beating. Bam Rodriguez gave him a beating. I try to tell people that Bam Rodriguez is a special fighter. I've been trying to tell people. Blind Faith, God bless you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Real talk. Real talk. Go add a little whoop to my dad's gift right there for Christmas. Add a little oof onto that little the cards, the prepaid cards. Here we go. We got at the age of 26, Daniel Dubois, 26 and age, 6'5", weighed 233 pounds, 68-inch arm reach. Now you have Big Baby Miller, 35 years old, 6'4", weighed in at 333 pounds with a 77-inch arm reach. So the biggest difference here is the 9-year gap and the weight. There's a 100-pound difference in between these guys and a 9-year difference in between these guys. Arm reach isn't within an inch. Just one guy from the East Coast really been, working with a lot of the great guys. Daniel Dubois been in there, game tested in there with some elite talents already. So this is a battle of, Daniel Dubois. Is he getting fed? Is he getting fed, Big Baby Miller? Yes, 333 pounds is a baby hippo. That's a baby hippo. A baby hippo. Well, like he like to say, a baby rhino. And he calls himself a big baby, so, you know. Hopefully we get to see Big Baby Miller and Big Baby Anderson get it on one day, To the kings of the big baby. Bro, Miller, a football player. Bro, legitly an easy, well, he could be like a middle linebacker. I mean, a middle lineman. He could be the guy that feeds the ball to the snapper. Huge guy. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Finally, we are here. The first fight of the pay-per-view card itself. Big Baby Miller coming out of New York City. Then you got UK Zone, Daniel Dubois. Big heavyweight clash. I can't wait. This one right here looked like it's going to be someone won't last 12 rounds in this fight. Now, is this an early night or a late night, guys? Y'all tell me, is that an early night or a late night? Think this is sanctioned for 10 rounds. Let me know what round this ends and who wins in the comment section right now. Let me know what y'all think right now. Smash that like button if y'all in the room and y'all partying with us and y'all rock with Mill City Boxing. We're doing the live commentary right now with the Big Baby Miller and Daniel Dubois. Bro got hammers on a robe. He got a raincoat on. This guy right here, Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois, minus 265. Minus 265. A lot of people saying that Big Baby Miller, he hasn't fought nobody. He doing more talking than fighting. Daniel Dubois got his, the UK out there, they support their fighters, man. They support their fighters. Because Daniel Dubois, you know, being dropped and knocked down and, coming back and dropped again. And be the favorite coming into this fight, knowing that Big Baby Miller is a undefeated fighter. I mean, hey, for the people in the United States, get your money. Smash the like button. Jeffrey Dean, what's going on? Broken Accords, what's going on? Blind Faith in the building. Smash the like button. Jackie Hernandez in La Casa. What's crack-a-lacking, everybody? Come on, we ain't waiting for boxing late night. We watching boxing right now. Let's go. Looking into the polls, we got 19 votes, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the polls right now. Tell me what y'all favorite fight is from the co-main event and main event. Y'all say 68% of y'all believe that Wilder versus Parker is the fight tonight to watch. Let me know what y'all think in like, comment, share. That's right, Blind Faith. That's right, that's right, that's right. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of the Coquito. It might be that like that, but she headed to the top, right? She headed to the top, so it was like, but I'm trying to settle down, you know what I mean? I'm trying to have too much of that stuff, man. I ain't gonna hold you. But I might do it for y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. We got a lot of fights, right? And the first one just started, so. What's this dude's name? His Excellence Turkey. We out here in Dubai, yo. We out here in Dubai. There's kings and queens out over there. Look at the now the arena is starting to pack up a little bit. Look at my guys right there. Yo, you see all the turbans? Everybody see all the turbans? That's what's up. That's fire. That's fire. You see all them turbans? What's on the menu for the holidays, gang? Mama, what's on the menu today? What's on the menu today?
What?
What's on the menu today? Tonight?
That pesto Alfredo.
Pesto Alfredo? With what?
Chicken. And shrimp.
Pesto Alfredo with chicken and shrimp. That's on the menu, my guy.
I'm just gonna grab the broccoli. I forgot it.
Oh, add a little broccoli to it, huh? Okay, okay. Here's the island group. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Finally, we are here. First fight of the pay-per-view card. And I'll tell you right now, there's not a lot of people there yet. Like, it's like 50%. What y'all say, like 50% filled up, 60% filled up? Probably like 50, yeah, probably like 60%. 60% filled up. So they did it. They're doing a good job so far, you know? Normally people start coming in around like the co-main event. Daniel Dubois with only 2 losses, ladies and gentlemen, to Joyce and to Anthony. No, I mean to Usyk, sorry. Okay. Not a turban. My bad. No disrespect. No disrespect. Good Daniel Dubois. It looked like he's superly excited. Oh wow. Yeah, it's definitely like at least 60%. You already know, David. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Daniel Dubois and Miller. Dubois and Miller. Days of reckonism. Wow, big right hand with Daniel Dubois measuring up with his jab. Daniel Dubois throwing his combinations to the body. Big Baby Miller just felt some of his power, but still moving forward. Big Baby Miller trying to at least figure out range and Daniel Dubois' timing. Daniel Dubois, like I expected to be the more elusive fighter. Oh, and he's measuring up. Daniel Dubois is definitely measuring up that big right hand. He knows that that big right hand can hurt Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller with the high guard. Daniel Dubois scoring points. Big Baby Miller hasn't really scored a point yet. Big Baby Miller, stalking his Dubois. Dubois just pick shotting. I think that Big Baby Miller is trying to see if he could, get Dubois tired. Maybe get him into the deep rounds. Drown him. Dubois stays with this pace, he should have no problem taking round one. And then, Big Baby Miller is still pressuring, not throwing much punches. Really trying to see if he could, gas out Dubois, but Dubois is really starting to throw. He's letting that right hand fly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, you're definitely right. Big Baby Miller got them pants super high. There's no way he got no wedgie. He gotta have a wedgie up under there. So Big Baby Miller's just trying to smudge Dubois' work, see if he can get him gassed. And while he's smudging the work, he's making sure that, Dubois doesn't end at the end of the punch, fully extension, so that way he's taking a lot of the power off the punches while smudging Dubois. But still not throwing much work, not really throwing anything, just really giving away Dubois the first round, but really trying to take some steam off of these punches. So we already know where, Big Baby Miller's first round, where the game plan is. But yeah, beautiful boxing from Dubois. Moving and hitting, not getting hit. Not much punches being thrown at him that he needs to be worried about anything defensively. So round one, I definitely give it to Daniel Dubois. Very easy round to score. But yeah, smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. We finally here. We finally live. First fight of the night, evening, to be exact, out here in the East Coast. But smash that like button. What y'all think about the first round? And get into the polls as well. We got 19 votes. What y'all think? What do y'all think? What's the better fight of the night? I keep saying night. But what is the best fight of the day? Joshua versus Wallin or Wilder versus Parker? 68% of y'all believe that Wilder and Parker is the fight to watch. Smash the like button for walking in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's improve the visibility of the show. We got round two coming in here right now with the heavyweights. Okay, I got round one giving it to Daniel Dubois. We got Daniel Dubois still throwing his combinations, his 1-2 and his 1-2. 1-2-3, he'll throw the 3 to the body. He also throw the 2 to the body as well. He's really working his way. Now you got Big Baby Miller still pressuring the action and now starting to throw some punches. Something must have, irked, Big Baby Miller. Something got caught in between that high guard that he did not feel it, so he started engaging a little bit more, which I do believe he needs to do. But Big Baby Miller definitely doing a lot of missing, swinging wide punches. Daniel Dubois, timing, everything, not getting hit by anything big yet, you know. I like how he just slipped the jab of Miller right there. Daniel Dubois, putting up a nice clinic right now so far. You know, Miller did a lot of talking, upon Joshua, but you might not make it there, bro. Fighting like this, So hopefully he shows a big difference in the mid rounds and starts to pick up and tries to steal some of these early rounds too. You can't just let somebody just rack up all the rounds early. But Big Baby Miller took away his high guard, still stalking though, So I guess he's already starting to feel the punch of Dubois, and I think he's okay with it. So he has his hands down. He doesn't have his hands up as much, but still trying to smudge Daniel Dubois' work. The punch volume of Daniel Dubois is definitely unmatched. Miller with a nice jab landed on the forehead of Dubois. Oh wow, Dubois landed a nice jab. He basically countered jabs with Miller and timed a nice stiff jab in between and kind of got Miller, stopped him in his tracks for a second. Big Baby Miller definitely trying to use his size and his body weight. It's 100-pound difference, ladies and gentlemen. Here, smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Miller getting those sneaky uppercuts. Yeah, but how many is he really getting in there? But you can see the pressure of Miller really starting to set in. The pace that Daniel Dubois had, there's no way he'll be able to go within that same pace for 10 rounds. So if he doesn't stop Big Baby, things can get really rough. Big Baby's starting to find a home for his shots right now, starting to time them. Big Baby doesn't have slow hands. He just swings wide. Oh, Big Baby starting to really unload the right hand. And now Big Baby's starting to throw punches. I still give the second round to Dubois. I thought he was more active. I thought his punches. I do believe that Big Baby Miller had a lot of moments in round two, but definitely didn't win round two. I got 2-0 Dubois versus Miller. Miller definitely picking up the pace and definitely slowly breaking down Dubois. I could definitely see that. If he can pace himself in a good pace and really start to get Dubois really tired, yeah, I could definitely see a stoppage. It really depends on how much energy Miller has in those late rounds. What's going on, Carlos? Mercado, what's going on? Blind Fake Mac and Cheese. Yes, I forgot what's going on, everybody. What's going on? Going on. It's fight. It's not fight night. It's fight day. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Round three, Dubois and Miller. I got a 2-0 Dubois. Miller starting to take a lot more chances in the start of the round three. Ooh, big over the top right hand from Miller, definitely missed. And great body work from Dubois, hitting the body and the top. I think he hurt Miller, but Miller's really starting to put a poker face. There's some respect there, but there's not. You know what I'm saying? Miller's really still adding that pressure, but educated pressure at that. And, obviously stopped he doesn't have the high guard anymore. He's really starting to trying to figure out his timing, you know? And then, Dubois is really trying to land that big right hand. But, he's setting it up with his jab, and he switches it up with a right hook at times as well. Good matchup, though. I like the matchmakers did a good job with this matchup. Probably the best match of the night, if you really think about it. So now we're starting to see these guys start the fatigue to start to sit in already in the third round. which you kind of expect from the heavyweights. Think they're just very lucky that they don't have to go 12 on this one. But they're really letting their hands go, and they're really starting to put some pepper on their shots. Round three, Big Baby Miller's having a better round here, probably the best round so far. But I don't know if it's quite enough to take it. You know what I'm saying? Very close round right now. Now he's starting to land a little bit more. This is the more even round. So you already see that the fatigueness of Daniel Dubois is really starting to sink in. And, oh, there you go. So now Miller's really starting to box and really starting to let his jab go. His hooks are starting to come in. He's just a very wide fighter, but Miller got a chin and a half. Look at the size of his head, guys. He's legitly a rhino. But yeah, his stiff jab is starting to land with Dubois. Now Miller's jab is really starting to find home in this round right here. Now I'm starting to give this round starting. Miller starting to steal this round. Big looping right hand from Miller landed as well. Not too clean, but definitely his round. Big low blow from Dubois. Then landed a big left hand after it. But referee wasn't able to see that. That was a really, really close round. And honestly, I edge it to Miller. I think Miller's jab was the key to this round right here. I got it 2-1 coming into the fourth. Dubois. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Good fight so far. I love it. Woo. Had a little burpee. Good fight here. The punch of the third round was definitely these jabs that these guys were landing. Obviously, the signature punch for Dubois is definitely that big right hand. And then when it comes down to Miller, Miller, he definitely got power with both hands, that's for sure. Decent fight so far. Can't go wrong. Okay. Dubois up around right now. The pressure's really starting to sink in. Dubois starting to really start throwing heat on his right hand, his right hook. But Jerron Miller, like, really, really sinking in, like, taking big shots to the head. Yeah. Nice stiff jab from Dubois. These guys are landing big shots. You could tell they have a moment of concussion, and they still keep coming. They give us everything that we need in a fighter, man. I'll tell you right now, the only thing is Big Baby Miller hasn't landed a big power shot to Dubois flush yet. So once that happens, then we'll get to see where Dubois' heart is, because people are starting to question that heart of Dubois. Dubois moving around a lot. Tell me round 4, really, that fatigueness, guys, has sunk in a lot, huh? Sunk in a lot of fatigueness. Good fight so far. The pace of round 4 just dropped so much. But I like the sneaky little shots that Miller's throwing. He got some nice short stuff. I like Miller's inside game. Big Miller, big right hand from Miller. Looping shots. He has some speed on those shots, but they're so wide. But when he lands, Oh boy, when he lands, he lands. Not so accurate though, you know. Miller switches stands at times. It's very subtle. He'll go out, shoot a right hand on the southpaw stance while walking to you. Just like little tactics that he has that he does is a little bit different. But his short shots are crazy. Now Miller's chasing Dubois, right? So instead of cutting the ring off and using your back leg as the pivot leg and your front leg as, your adjustment to know what angle you're going on, you'll you'll waste less energy because he has Dubois exactly where he wants him as far as the type of energy that he's using, the pace. He has him shuffling. He has him shuffling. But he's also Miller's using just as much energy trying to chase him versus cut the ring off, and therefore in the later rounds he'll have more energy to be able to get that knockout, or when he does hurt him, be able to finish him. But some of the things he telegraphs it, so you could see that Dubois seeing the shot come before it happens. So I think that Big Baby needs to let the shots go. He needs to stop swinging them so wide. Just let them be textbook. I can imagine being 330 pounds. You throw any type of shot, with just a good amount of the 100% speed, and 70%. Wow, Dubois really starting to lay down the hooks. But Big Baby Anderson and Big Baby Miller saying nope. Here's this stiff jab for you. Round 5 comes. I had that a very close round in the last round, but the momentum has been Miller, so I would say 2-2, guys. This is a very close fight so far. Now these guys, from starting to the start of round 5, these guys stuck it to the center of the ring and started using inside work. They're battling to figure out whose head's gonna be on what side. Pause, but that's just a part of boxing. And they're positioning themselves to stay in the middle of the ring. Body shots and head shots upstairs and downstairs. You don't know what's body shot or an uppercut upstairs. That's the beauty of this type of boxing, coming from right down the middle. But I think that I think Dubois tired, ladies and gentlemen. Round 5, Dubois did a lot of running around. It's really about who's the best conditioned at this point in time. When it comes down to skill wise, these guys are kind of very similar in the same skill department, same level. Miller might be just a little bit of a better boxer, but I think that Dubois' athletic ability kind of trumps it. But then the size of Miller kind of gives him the edge a little bit more. If Dubois has really great conditioning, he could take this fight into deep waters and win. Whoever's the best conditioning is winning this fight, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Right now, Miller is starting to pack up the points, and now these guys are swinging just to give me space to earn respect. Big Baby Miller throwing these body shots, being smart, slowing them down. Big Baby Miller, what he really needs to do is stop doing that same pressure he did before. Use his body size, his body weight. But you see that shot I was trying to tell you guys, that he'll go into the southpaw position and shoot right hands, but then go back to the orthodox position and shoot that right hand into a power right hand. It's very unique. You know what I mean? Being that heavy and being that athletic, because don't get it twisted, Miller is athletic too. You know what I mean? Being that size and being able to throw the punches the way he throws them, you got to be athletic. He just doesn't look athletic, but he's very athletic to be able to throw those punches the way he does, his arm looks like one of his arms look like it weighs like 60 pounds. You know, he should double up the jab, lead hook, and power hook. He could do so much. These guys could do so much right now. But what I need y'all to do, right, is smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. You got Deontay Wilder coming in. Gucci down to the socks. Brown Gucci, talk to me nice, or I'm too Gucci for you to talk to me. You know? So, that was a good round as well. I could have gave that round 5 to Miller. I think Miller might have caught up. And I think I got Miller up 1, ladies and gentlemen. And if Miller can continue this pace, it's in good shape. But now Dubois is starting to show another layer of him. You know, these guys have a lot of fight in themselves right now. Nobody's really giving up. You know, so I like that because they were talking a lot of shit about Dubois, saying he had no heart or nothing. I gave it a big baby. Yeah, I got a big baby right now too. I got it. I got a 3. Ooh, I got a 2-3 big baby right now. Big baby's adding a lot of the pressure, and he's starting to fight his fight. He's gonna beat the fight out of Dubois. And Dubois is really not showing. Like, I ain't giving up, bro. Like, I know you're trying to. I know you're trying to gas me out. I know you're trying to break me out. Pause. But you ain't gonna break me down. I'm gonna show I got fight for all 10 rounds, and the better man's gonna win. This is what this type of fight's all about. You know, the big pressure. Imagine Big Baby coming at you with that type of pressure in the ring. Shoot, that'd be crazy. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Really, really close round right here in round 6. All I can say is Big Baby has a lot of pressure. And he's showing that he could take, Dubois shots. Now, does Dubois have the power in the later rounds? Because that's going to matter. Seems to me that, like, everything that, Big Baby, he looks like he's just tapping you, but you could tell that those punches hurt. I'm just trying to figure out who's more tired, Big Baby or Dubois. Really close round right here. But I'm going to have to give this one to Miller as well, man. Miller might be up 2 rounds. But if it's up 1, then I could understand as well. I could understand as well. Some of these other rounds are starting to get real close. Wow, some big shots here towards the end of the 6th round. Great 6th round. That was a great round. I like that round. Both guys gave a lot. I edged it a little bit to Miller, but we got to also believe this too, guys, right? Just because Miller is pressing his front foot forward, doesn't mean that he's landing more shots than Dubois. Dubois is doing a lot of things that is landing a lot of shots while Big Baby Miller is having that high guard. So keep that in mind. He's doing a lot of good job. These rounds are a lot closer than what we think. So if a judge has it another way, don't be surprised. But you have to have it that Big Baby Miller's up at least by 1 or 2 rounds. There you go. So 3-3, that's good, but we're in the 7th? A lot more energy coming from both of the fighters. Dubois landing that jab, but he's keeping that right hand all the way down to his chest. So Big Baby's easily countering him with the lead hook. Big Baby's still with the pressure. Dubois showing some defense. Nice uppercut by Dubois. Great work. Great short, compact work from, Big Baby. Big Baby could do wide stuff, and then he could do short work too. If he keeps it short, it'll be crazy. These guys are getting very tired. Okay, so they had Dubois winning that last round, just like you said, bro. So my bad. It could be tied, Dubois. It could be tied, or it could be Big Baby Miller by one. But I'm gonna say Big Baby Miller by one round still, cause the pace, the way he's doing it. It is dazzling. It's dazzling pay-per-view. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Dubois landing that jab a lot in round 7. Just to let you guys know, being really accurate. I got Dubois winning this round so far, the 7th. These guys have some pretty decent energy coming into the end of the 7th round. That round, I would have to give it to Dubois for sure. He definitely put in a lot more work. A lot more accurate with his jab. Dubois definitely won that one. So right now I got Big Baby Miller 4-3. Big Baby Miller. I didn't have it a draw. They had it a draw. Some of y'all had it a draw ahead. I had Big Baby Miller up by 2. Now he's up by 1. 7-4 Big Baby Miller. I had Dubois winning that last round. You got Dubois. I got Miller up 1. I had Dubois winning that last round, but I got Miller up 1 right now, coming into the 8th round. Nice, nice, nice combinations by Dubois. Oh, Dubois is really accurate on round 8. Showing a lot of different type of energy, Dubois here on round 8. Nice jab accuracy. Great jab accuracy. Oh, big left hand by Dubois. Looked like Miller's hurt, but Miller's showing that he's not hurt. He's saying he's not hurt. Dubois definitely winning this round by a lot. I don't even have Miller landing a shot in round 8 yet. Another right hand from Dubois. Well, now he's showing some slippage. Dubois boxing a little bit. Looks like Big Baby Miller, all that chasing Dubois kind of got him tired. Dubois got like he has more of the energy right now. Trying to tell you guys, the more conditioned fighter is gonna win this fight. Both guys are landing punches in this round now. Definitely have Dubois up by at least like 15, yeah, 15 points at least. Probably one of Dubois' better rounds, to be honest with you. Dubois' jab accuracy is unbelievable. Big Baby Miller is staying in the center of the line, getting hit by every shot that Dubois is throwing at him. But the power of Dubois is questionable in the later rounds right now. Or it's just that Big Baby just can take shots, man. He's just a strong guy. The Rhino, I call him. Days of reckoning, guys. What just happened here? They look like they're almost gonna take a point off of Big Baby. They said something to Big Baby. I don't know if he hit him with a low blow or something. Okay, Big Baby just ran up and threw a jab at Dubois. Dubois on his back foot. I feel like the coaches must have told Miller that, he's losing this round and it's a really close fight. Big right hand. Right hand starting to land for Dubois now. Another right hand from Dubois now. Nice body shot from Dubois. Now he's mixing it up. Beautiful jab from Dubois. Big right hand from Dubois. Wow, he put a Dubois best round of the fight right now is round 8 by not even a question. Solid round 8. That round was so one-sided. You could have gave that one a 10-8 round. That's how bad it was. So now we got it. I got it up 4-4. Dubois. Close fight. I got it 4-4. Miller got super gassed. And what did I say, guys? Championship rounds are going to be the factor in this fight. Who will be able to have enough gas at the end? These are the heavyweights, guys. You know this. The younger Dubois is going to be able to be more favored. The one that weighs 100 pounds less is going to be the one being favored in the championship rounds. Round 9, guys. Round 9. I got it 4-4. A great fight. Wow. And Dubois putting it on Miller. Oh my goodness. I think he's gonna stop him, guys. It's round 9. I think Dubois is gonna stop Miller, guys. I think Miller don't got no gas. Oh. The ref might stop this. Hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Dubois is actually boxing. He's being educated. He's not gonna just keep teeing off on him. Big right hand from Dubois. Nice jab from Dubois, right dead center. Jab, right uppercut to the body. Dubois is putting in all the work. The fatigue is set in from Miller. Nice educated jab by Dubois. Set up the right hand. Miller still stalking Dubois. Miller pushes Dubois. Dubois circles around, throws a 1-2. Right hand lands to the body. Right uppercut lands on Miller's chin. Miller hasn't really been throwing any punches yet. Dubois starting to use this big target as a punching bag now. Big Baby, he's talking, but he's not doing much throwing. Oh, Dubois' accuracy with the jab is starting to sink in. And the right hand is starting to become Measured up, big right hook from Big Baby, from Dubois. Big left hook from Dubois. This is all Dubois. Round 9. Big Baby don't have enough. Big Baby, all he's trying to do is just trying to be competitive, praying that Dubois doesn't, just throw combinations, and praying that he doesn't have to chase Dubois. Dubois, the younger fighter, has a lot more to give in this fight than Miller, which you could see. And it seems like the house was right, guys. Round 9, you have to give it to Dubois. Definitely, spaced it out with the jab. Miller is completely gassed. I'm very surprised what he'll be able to give in the last championship round. He needs a knockout to win. I got Dubois up by 2 rounds. He needs a knockout to win or a knockdown. And a knockdown for a draw. No, he needs a knock. Yeah, he needs a knockdown for a draw. He needs 2 knockdowns to win or a knockout. Big Baby needs 2 knockdowns or a knockout to win. Knockdown could draw it. A side is Dubois. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Big Baby needs a knockdown or needs 2 knockdowns and a knockout or a knockout. The pressure is sat in, but I think he's just using most of his energy getting to Dubois than actually swinging at Dubois. You ain't gonna knock nobody out by putting pressure. You gotta knock somebody out by throwing punches, my brother. But, yep, so now we got Big Baby swinging for the fences. Dubois needs to be very careful. Dubois landing the jab, throwing the right hand, landing that roll. He's slipping. Miller's right hand defense is not as bad. Miller really he really Miller definitely he whatchamacallit, he telegraphs his punches a lot. He pulls them out a lot. Spacing it out, Dubois landing, just breaking them down. Miller has no gas left. Everything that he's given is everything he got. He's giving it right now, and it wasn't enough. Not a good enough training camp. Not a good enough training camp. Not enough. You're not ready for 12 rounds, Miller. You go 12 rounds with Jashua, you'll die. He'll stop you. What y'all think about that? One, two. Big right uppercut by Dubois. Big Baby Miller. He looked like one of the Mexican crab drivers. That if you can't get knocked out, it's like a win. $30 left into the 10th round, and we got Daniel Dubois pressing the action. 20 seconds left. Daniel Dubois got Big Baby Miller on the ropes. Oh, they're stopping it? Are they going to stop it? The referee stopped it. Daniel Dubois stops Big Baby Miller in the 10th round within seconds. and within seconds. I'll tell you right now, Big Baby Miller could have definitely went the distance, and it could have been a split, not a split decision, but a close decision. All he needed to do was wrap out, clinch his opponent. He didn't. He was sticking his tongue out. His focus wasn't there. It almost looked like it was planned. It almost looked like it was rigged up for it to be this way. I don't want to say that, but it just was like there was no education towards that towards the end of it at all. It just didn't look like it was educated at all. Drug mania. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look educated at all. He definitely looked drunk. He definitely looked like he was drugged out. You know what I mean? Like, what was the sense of just going into the ropes and going like this? Like, keep your tongue in your mouth, first of all, right? Now you got your girl rubbing you up on your shoulder. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. You got knocked out. Papito, it's not okay. Hey, at least you're in Saudi Arabia. They gonna feed you really good over there. Roy Jones just mentioned today, he's like, yo, the hotels and the food that they give you, they treat you like a king in Saudi Arabia. They treat boxers like real stars. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. A first card was a good one. Now we got Bivol, the return of Bivol, coming up next. Can't wait for that fight because I'm a big Bivol fan. He's on my pound for pound. He's in my top 5 pound for pound list, and people got to put some respect to my man's name, Bivol. But let's see if Bivol can get the stoppage here. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Big Baby Miller showed a lot of toughness. You just got to go back into the gym, and you really have to be conditioned. You know, this is only a 10 rounder, and that's what happens with a lack of inactivity. You know what I'm saying? So it could be about the inactivity, but other than that, I liked the certain game plans that he did. I didn't like the ending. The ending is he's the reason why he got stopped. Jared, he's the reason. Like you see, he got hit and it didn't even hurt. Like you could tell he's not hurt, but he's like talking to the ref, like, "Is it time for me to play it off now?" Like I didn't know what that was towards the end of the fight. It looked like it was going the distance. It looked like it was completely going the distance. He was taking all his shots. Then towards 20 seconds left in the 10th round, you decide to want to get hit, or you decide to not want to defend yourself. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. I mean, you know what I mean? I got no comment for that one. I really don't. Very confused to why he didn't clinch at all, but it is what it is. He didn't use his body weight towards the end, like how a Tyson Fury would too as well. I understand it was hard to get to Dubois. Dubois was moving around. He was boxing. Dubois did a great job. Congratulations to Dubois. You can move on. Uh, that was a big win for you. Honestly, that was a big win for you coming off of that Usyk loss. So, congrats to Daniel Dubois. You're moving up, and Big Baby Anderson. That ain't the end for you. I mean, Big Baby Miller. That ain't the end for you. You go back to the drawing board and you work out. You know what I mean? Stay active. You're in your 30s. You're not getting any younger. You're in your middle 30s. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't getting no younger. Got to get these fights. You got one loss now. And it is what it is. Good fight though. Can't complain. Bro, I don't know. I don't know, Al Booger. Like, you tell me, bro. He looked like he was taking every shot of Dubois. Then randomly, the last 20 seconds, he decided to look in the air, to look at the ref while he was getting hit. Very, very, very awkward for me. The arena still not packed, still not sold out yet. There's still seats available. You could see that, but it seemed to me, Big Baby Miller got paid the bag. I see. It seemed like he got paid the big bag for this fight. I ain't gonna hold you because he showed that yeah he could get fatigued and he showed he can go 12. I don't know how. He ain't even mad. He's not even mad that he got KO'd. But hey, it is what it is. Every fight so far, from the prelims to the start of the pay-per-view card, has ended, ladies and gentlemen, in a KO. And you know, Saudi got the money. Daniel Dubois. Ryder might pull the upset against Munguia. You know, it's funny you say that because I'm riding in the car today and I'm thinking about that fight because I seen the poster and I'm like, that Southpaw Ryder, he got game. He could fight. And he durable. Tough dude. So Munguia got a big task in front of him. And the crazy thing with that fight is if Munguia doesn't perform the way he's supposed to, he don't get the Canelo fight. And that's what that is right now. If you're anywhere close to the super middleweight division, if you can make it to 168, the goal is to fight Canelo. Like that's the ultimate goal. You might want you might not even want a title. You might just want just the title shot and a Canelo payday. Then just be like, oh yeah, you was the one that won the title at 168. Good for you. Guess what? I fought for the title and I got a Canelo payday. See that I that kind of and that almost trumps it. It's sad to say, but the money that boxers are making today, that's what it is. And we don't even know what Amazon Prime's gonna come into, what they're gonna bring to the table. And all I'm smelling is more money, if you know what I mean. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel. We got one fight done, and we got 3 more to go. And what's cool about this is that there's 1 pound for pound guy, Demetrius Bivol, that's going to be fighting up next. And then we got 2 pay-per-view attractions. These guys are pay-per-view without each other, honestly. Deontay Wilder sells pay-per-views. That's what he does. You know? Jashua, that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe they sell gates. They sell gates. They're selling hella gates. No matter what. Now we say Big Baby Miller, really humble. Payday. Payday. I know that. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the polls as well. Place a vote on the poll. What do you think? What fight attracts you the most? What fight do y'all believe, takes the cake? Tonight's bout. It's not tonight. I keep saying tonight. It's this evening. We got Daniel Dubois just won by KO. 12th round stoppage against Big Baby Miller. Seconds and within that 10th round. All right, get this guy out. Get him out the ring. Put Demetrius Bivol. I need to see Demetrius Bivol right now. Right now. The arena is not that packed yet. I'm telling you, Saudi Arabia, they just donating. They got the money. I imagine how much is the ticket over there. Goodness gracious. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I think he should fight Benavidez or Morrell before Canelo. Champion. Oh, big mouth baby lost. What's going on, champion? Yeah, he lost, and now he's talking like he's the boss friend now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He'll be back. He'll be back. He's entertaining. We just need to see him fight more. But they're all gonna say to Big Baby now from now on, bro, you lost to Daniel Dubois. He'll always will be remembered by not just losing. Daniel Dubois stopped you, bro. He stopped you. You know why? Because you got a skirt on right now. What's up with his skirt? Every single he always want to come in with a skirt, Big Baby. You need we need you to get some. We need to get a good sponsor for you, bro. Cause you getting boutiques to sponsor your boxing, apparel. I can't have that. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Dubois landed 146 landed shots, power punches, due to Big Baby Miller's 80%. I mean 80 punches. It was a 48% versus 33% landed. Total landed punches, 302 versus 247. These are all power shots. Copy box punch stats, ladies and gentlemen. That's where they're at. So Dubois definitely did what he had to do and definitely outworked Big Baby Miller. Days of Reckoning. Why they did this? Why did they do this Halloween theme in Christmas time? I have no idea, but it is what it is. We're here. But it is 154 at best. Bang, but once big paydays, Benavides or Morel has that. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Jump into the polls. Make a vote. 24 votes so far. Okay. And Wilder versus Parker is the fight that you guys want to watch. So we got one more fight before that with Demetrius Bivol and Arthur, which should be a decent fight. That's crazy, man. So I'm looking at the replay, right? Daniel Dubois hits Big Baby Miller with a left hand, wide left hand. Yo, Big Baby Miller takes like 2 steps back and says 3 words to the ref. Like, are we gonna rig it now? Like he talking to the ref. Like, is it showtime? Like, this is the time, like, we're gonna rig it. That was weird. That was weird. I don't care what anyone got to say. You with me or you're not? That was weird. That little final ending with Miller and Dubois was very, very, very weird in my behalf. But it is what it is. All I need y'all to do is smash that like button, and we about to get to the Bivol and Arthur fight. What I do need is something other than this coquito because it's getting me thirsty. Good fight so far. Great little card. I'm enjoying it. Now the thing is do we mix something down or do we you know? Babe, what's up with this lemonade?
What lemonade?
This joint right here.
Is it on the table?
Yeah.
I bought it.
Alright, so we doing regular, pink. What do you think I should do, regular or pink?
Regular onion.
Okay. Now, should I put LQ in it, or should I not? That's the question.
What liquor? No, all we got is Bacardi's in here.
No, I don't want nothing to drink like that, honestly. I don't want to wake up in the morning all dry. Ugh. Let's see, I got a water. Let me do something right here with the pink lemonade. We're gearing up to the next card. Hey. Yo, when you have a beverage, two handfuls of ice does it. With a cold glass of pink lemonade. And I'm gonna get my water out because the sugars in those things are too much. So. Get right. You have to get right, right? Before the Bivol fight, you know? Before the Bivol fight. Just get everything. Quench my thirst. Alright. Boom, got the water, got the pink lemonade. Back to my spot. Back to my spot. All right. Cheers to y'all. Doop. That coquito, man. All right. Get into the polls, right? Make a vote. Where do y'all have Demetrius Bivol on your pound for pound, guys? You have him in the top 5 or the bottom 5? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. We got Zayas is currently ranked by the WBO. Yeah, I think he's ranked number 2 now. I don't even think he's ranked number 3 anymore. All I'm saying is Crawford said he wants Canelo. I'm saying he should fight Benavidez or Morrell first. I don't know about that. See, the Canelo and Crawford fight, the similarities is you got guys moving up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Blind Faith? With the Crawford and Canelo fight, the 2 C's, right? What makes it is that these guys are coming from smaller weight classes and going up and moving up in weight throughout there. You know, obviously Crawford started a little lower, but still, it's the best of the best. It's some of the best IQs in the ring going against each other. Definitely. So Demetrius Bivol back in action. And you could tell I was thirsty. In other news, right? I think it's sad, right? That Tank Davis goes and buys a piece of his block. Then the next day, somebody burns it. think that's outrageous. I have a couple thoughts about that situation, but yeah. I remember Bivol being on HBO back in the days. He had more of a killer instinct. These last few fights, he's been more of a technician. Well, you already know. Levels went up when you went up in division. KOs start to drop. KOs start to drop once you go into higher, the elite class, right? Yeah, that tank situation was ugly. It was whack, man. Situation. I have different opinions in that. I'll keep some of those to myself, but I have different opinions in that. Salute to Saudi Arabia. It looks beautiful out there. It's lit up. It looks like a carnival outside. Crawford has no no power to do anything with the best chin in boxing. You know, that could be the biggest difference maker there in that fight. That, but the hand speed and punch volume of Crawford. It's the battle of that versus the chin. And the guy that is a great counter puncher. But he don't counter punch you with 2 shots, he counter punches you with 1. You feel me, champion? I think you do. You know? I call it one of the most simplest things in the book, if you know what I mean. Mil, do you think the extra weight could diminish some of Crawford's abilities as a welterweight? It could. It could definitely. He could be slower. He could be more sluggish. He could be less crispy. But when you look at the weight class, you could tell that Crawford still has to make the weight. You know, it's not like the Manny Pacquiao effect. Not quite. It's not like the Mayweather Manny Pacquiao effect. Not quite. Because Crawford was draining himself, diminishing his body to make 147. Believe it or not. And I think that Crawford could be an amazing 154 pounder. I think he can catch titles at 60. And I think Canelo Alvarez is like the only, like, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. Because if Crawford fought guys like the likes of like Caleb Plant, Benavidez, Morrell, there's a big size difference there. There's a big size difference there that can make it competitive. But when it comes to Canelo and Crawford, it's more competitive because they're around the same height. You know what I'm saying? It's just one's been battle tested at the heavier weight classes. That's like the biggest difference. Both elite guys. But if it happens, it needs to happen soon. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Almost ready for the Bivol. I'll tell you right now, the in between the fights, there's a lot of time. There's a lot of time. There's not a lot of talking in between. Even though I got it on low. But they used to give you more production, like more of a storyline between the fighters. Ryder could stop Crawford? I don't know. I don't know. Parker looks excited to be there. I'm not crazy about the zone's production. It's not bad, but today's not good at all. Devin Haney and Regis was good, don't you think? I wonder if it's because this is the last card. They budgeted it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Give it to Smash. Give it to Smash. Shout out to my people in the chat. What we talking about today? All right, we got Bivol. He got doing the mitts. Bivol doing the mitts. I swear the way Bivol throws his hook is weird. You could tell it got some thumpy on it though. What an upset would it be if Bivol lost right now? Huh? What an upset if Bivol lost right now. The Soviet hook. I can see that. I can see that. That hook is different. What y'all talking about? What the chat talking about? What the chat talking about? You think Bivol stops Arthur? Yeah, this Arthur. Not the better beef though. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Bivol not being pound for pound. I don't know. Appreciate you, champion. Bivol has smooth transitioning that allows him to run combinations. A special pound for pound type of caliber fighter. Special dude. You don't see a lot of people that size moving like that. He's a master of distance. He should be able to stop this opponent and really start gassing up a Arthur Better Beef type of a fight. Bivol's movement is super superior, but Arthur Better Beef is a tank. You know what I'm saying? He's a tank. Right now, I favor Better Beef, but he's starting to get old, and Bivol has an opportunity to outclass him. But Better Beef can box too. He does things. He just don't. His style is not like how a Bivol style is. You know the way Bivol got his own unique style. Better Beef got his own unique style too. But he got 100% KO ratio. With that being said, to be real, Bivol's not a big light heavyweight. Think about it. He's 6 feet tall. All the super middleweights are 6 feet plus or 6'2", and he got a 72-inch arm reach. Lyndon Arthur. I seen this guy box one time. He definitely don't got what it takes. He don't even got what it takes to last 12 rounds. So far, every fight has been a knockout. What makes you think that this fight is not going to end the same way? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Shane Mosley had a longer arm reach than Bivol. You see? And Bivol's only 6 feet tall. He's not the biggest light heavyweight. Exactly. This dude's best attribute is the jab. Arthur sets everything with the jab. He's not gonna be creative enough to be able to, and he doesn't have that enough athletic ability to be able um, to confuse things for Bivol. And Bivol's very textbook. Like he's very like he's really not that like confusing. I'll tell you though, in between fights, in between fights, it's been taking a long time to go in between fights lately. I'm not gonna hold you. And we got 2 more to go. So y'all smash that like button. Bivol is rushing a pendulum style. The WBA and the IBO titles are on the line. Yep. Bivol's titles. Bivol's, he's a beast, bro. Champion in the building. We in the building. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, quick 2-round fight, man. Bivol don't get active like that though. He's way more patient than that. But I hear you. Hopefully, quick little 3 to 4 rounder, you know. I don't think Lynn and Arthur's gonna be able to deal with the power of Bivol. But like I said, I remember watching Lyndon Arthur. He could fight. Didn't Bivol get in trouble for hitting his wife too? Yeah, I thought he did too. Smash the like button. Third fight of the card. Third fight of the card. Conor Ben's over. No, Conor McGregor's over there. Okay, we got a 12 rounder here. That's what she wrote. Day of the Reckonings. I ain't gonna hold you. They're taking forever. In between each fight, it's taking forever. Look at this guy's haircut. Weepity. Got the hairline pulled back. Way back. You feel me? Way back. Lyndon Arthur. He a stone cold killer. Demetrius Bivol. Yo, Bivol got energy right now. $21 and 0. Bivol, the return of Bivol. Who knows? They might set up the the rematch with Bivol and Canelo at Saudi Arabia. Never know. Finally, guys, here we go. Round one. Let's go. Warm-up round. London's giving too much respect to Bivol too early. Bivol with the stab jab to the body. They're gonna play a jab game. I could already see the big right hand of Bivol landing. I already see it. Big stab jab to the body, Bivol. This is called educated pressure, ladies and gentlemen. What Bivol's doing right here. He's showing that he is the man, but he's also showing the judges that this guy has to fight my fight. Bivol just getting his timing. Same thing with Arthur. You could tell Bivol's the bigger puncher here. So they're trying to basically get Lyndon Arthur knocked up, out. That's what they're trying to do. Bivol just measuring his distance, but still pressuring him at the same time. See, Bivol hasn't let his right hand go yet. There you go. Bivol with the first combination of the night. 1, 2, 3. Round one was the battle of the jabs and finding the timing. Nice left hook from Bivol towards the end of the round. Now Bivol's starting to find his timing. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an early night. It's going to be an early one for Bivol. Got Bivol winning the first round. comfortably. Not much going on, but you know, some good pressure from Bivol. Just studying his opponent, seeing what he does, see how he reacts to Bivol's foot feints and head feints. We have Arthur that has a 1 inch or 2 inch arm reach advantage, plus a 2 inch height advantage. So Bivol's trying to dictate that with his footwork. Round 2 comes. Nice stab jab. Bivol's constantly stab jabbing to the gut of Arthur. Arthur is completely giving away his ground to Bivol. From round 1, just completely respected Bivol. Bivol's going to definitely start to let loose combinations in this round. And then things are just going to start to get dark. I'm predicting a fourth to fifth round stoppage. Oh, wow. Maybe even earlier. Maybe even earlier. Arthur's not liking the combinations of Bivol. He's not reacting good. Anthony Yard moved up to cruiserweight. Yeah, anytime Bivol throws his right hand, oh, this is going to be done earlier than what I projected. Yeah, when Bivol lands his punch, it's just a thump. You can tell. Arthur is definitely stuck. He doesn't know where he's at. It's going to be bad when Bivol counters him. It's going to be bad when Bivol counters Arthur with the over-the-top right hand with a lazy jab. Watch. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. He almost got stopped right there. Big right hand coming right down the middle, right down the pipe. Start of round 3. Arthur's definitely a hesitant. I think Arthur is basically, instead of moving around, he's trying to waste his energy for at least maybe seeing if he could sneak in the counter. You know, other than that, Bivol has great legs. He's going to be able to close the distance, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, it really is. You heard what I said. I said stoppage in between the fourth and fifth round. I think Bivol's he's carrying him right now, or Bivol's having a hard time, you know, you know, getting accurate with his punches. But he's starting to really get let loose in round three. Referee's thinking about stopping it. He's looking real active. Yeah, Arthur is very nervous. He's not extending his punches. He's not doing anything that's showing that he wants to win this fight. He's occasionally sticking his jag out there, but he's not trying to throw combinations and open himself up at all. Arthur sticking the jab occasionally. You can see that Bivol's looking for that big shot. And when Bivol's smart, when he can't find that big counter shot, he just sticks the jab to down the pipe, or he does it at least straight to the gut. Bivol stays active. So 2 times we've already seen 2 different rounds that Bivol could have possibly got him out of there. I think Bivol's carrying him. The arena's starting to get packed up a lot more. It's kind of slow pace. Yeah, it is kind of a slow pace type of a fight. I think Bivol just needs to go at him. Maybe show a little bit of a different type of mentality in this fight. I mean, we can clearly see it's going to be a stoppage. It's funny because Bivol's accuracy in this fight right here is not, I don't know. It's not accurate. Clearly winning every round. But if he was more accurate, he'll be able to pick apart this guy a little bit better. Yeah, he's been off for a whole year, man. I feel bad for him. Coming off of 2 big wins. Yeah, you could tell Bivol wants a clean win. Like, he doesn't want to get into a dogfight or trade in any punches. He just wants it to be clean, but he'll get him out of here. What I said, 4-5. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Bivol's corner told him, like, it's this guy should, let's turn it up on this guy. Come on, Bivol. Bring in that Zordo Ramirez type of energy. A lot of punches thrown, but not a lot landed. A lot of feinting going on in round 4. See, this is a good fight to dictate, just looking at Bivol, like, imagine if he was fighting better beef right now with the accuracy he has right now. He don't look too accurate. And when he does throw a punch, he throws a jab that misses. I don't know if y'all see the big right hand for Bivol, but it's there. He just needs, there it is. He threw it. He landed. Anthony Joshua just entered the building. The star of the show. Wallin. Otto Wallin. It's funny, right? So I go to Mexico with my girl's family, and this dude, Otto Wallin, one of these dudes I met, I forget where he's from, but his parents are boxing managers, and he manages Otto Wallin. All right, so here's round 5. This is the round that I predicted the stoppage could be, for Bivol. But let's see. It looks like Bivol's carrying this guy, man. Two more. Ain't no hate. Andrew Cass, what am I hating on? Please make it make sense. Come on, Bivol, get a little more accurate with your punches, man. Yeah, I agree. Not much going on round 5, I gotta say. Big 1-2 from Bivol right down the pipe. So far, it does look like it's going 12. I mean, but Bivol's carrying him though, bro. I don't see it going 12. I mean, it's just Bivol's accuracy is kind of suspect right now. I'm sorry, he's carrying him. Ronaldo. Conor McGregor's a nut. He's a nut. Canelo's licking his chops. This ain't the best. This ain't the best performance from Bivol. I ain't gonna hold you. Definitely not the best performance. It sucks that we're judging him like this and he's winning every single round. When you have high expectations for a pound-for-pound fighter, that's just what it is. 6th round. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bivol starting to mix it up a little bit instead of being the ordinary 1-2 and single jab, double jab. He's starting to mix it up a little bit. Not the most entertaining fight, I would have to say. Bivol normally makes fights entertaining. Trying to figure out what's making him miss so much. I see this time around, Bivol's doing a measurement. He's measuring up. Yo, bro, this fight's kind of like a little bit, just a little bit. It's Bivol's so cautious. He's so cautious, but there's nothing really coming back at him. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Bivol. Start throwing these combinations now. Facts, broken accords. Al Booger, what up? Y'all seeing this fight, right? Yeah, round 6. Nobody's bleeding. Nobody's swollen.
Get out of that shit.
This dude Arthur's just walking around the ring. He's catching a lot of the shots with his hands.
No.
Bivol's work rate was winning him this fight. Nah, no, this one looks less. I mean, it just, you got one guy that's kind of afraid of the other guy. You could tell. Wilder, a funny dude, man. I can see what you mean as far as the sparring. He do look like he's holding off. Bivol could go for broke right now and get him out of here if he wants to. I believe he could. Definitely a tune-up, that's for sure. Super tune-up. But this is supposed to be for Bivol to like come out. You know what I'm saying? Come outside, bro. Like show us why you're great too. Well, this is a fight to show Bivol, can you be a star? You're a great fighter, but can you be a star? It's nice. You want me to show my peoples?
What the hat I got you?
Yeah, you want to show my one of my Christmas gifts. Mill City Boxing. You know, these hats are going to be coming out real soon for the people. Fire Dad hat. You know, the newy, brand newy. 7 rounds of some garbage. Al Bugger, appreciate you, son. Hell yeah, it looks like a sparring match right now. Oh yeah, yo, the hats were gonna be coming out 2028 with the whole merch shop is gonna come out. So did I say 28?
Yeah.
2024. I said 28. Damn. 24, 2024. We're gonna have a crazy line. Crazy line. Bucket hats. We're gonna have like the hats that you could put that is like a breeze. So if you had in the summertime, it's airy. We're gonna have the t-shirts, the tank tops, the hoodies, the whole nine. You watch 2024, the merch is gonna be nice. And I'm gonna do different merch too. It's not gonna be just like the same old merch that you see a logo now. Like I'm gonna do like pictures of like fights, like dope fights, you know what I mean? Like a Crawford and Spence shirt, like like a crazy graphic. You know what I mean? It'll be like Mill City merch, but you're gonna get like memorable pieces. All the pieces that I'm gonna have will be memorable and stuff. So it's not gonna be like just like, oh, he got his logo and nah. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. So you best believe. And I got something special. So when I put the members for the membership, it's gonna be crazy. Mills, no skilled fights is casual. Bivol was never really Penix. Skill crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like a Tito and Vargas, Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley. You know what I mean? Pernell Whitaker and Buddy McGirt shirts, Tyson and Lennox Lewis shirts, like a whole bunch of shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have a nice line, a nice line. Like I'm gonna put a lot of effort in it. Put it like that, guys. Like as much effort as I put on the podcast, on the clothing line, I'm gonna do everything similar. A lot of effort. So y'all can say, yo, this was a dope shirt or this is a dope hat. Y'all like it, man. For sure. And it's not just because it's a technical fight, Blind Fate. It's just that you got one guy that's not engaging. You know what I'm saying? Arthur doesn't want to throw combinations. When's the last time we seen Arthur move, you know, Bivol backwards? And if you can't move him backwards, you know, let me see you create traps. You're just going backwards. So it's like it's technical from one standpoint of Bivol because Bivol does not want to get touched whatsoever. So he's dictating when he wants to dictate. The other guy, obviously, he wants to counter, but he's not really like trying to get every he's not punching a lot. He's not countering a lot. So he's basically going from one side of the ropes to the other side of the turnbuckle, you know? And it's like Bivol will land a beautiful counter punch, stay in the mid range, and then just pull back to the out range for no reason. Instead of just stay working, you know? And they're talking to each other, you know. It's like a sparring match, legitly, with 10 ounce gloves. No excuse either, because Bivol should be landing that right hand more accurately. You know. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so Bivol faked like he was hurt. That was cool to see. Arthur's starting to get a little more energy. He's starting to throw a little bit more around 8. He's trying to mentally fatigue Bivol, but Beevil's not tired whatsoever. Arthur's talking to Bivol while throwing combinations. Not the best performance from Bivol either. I just would like to see his punches, be more accurate. That's all. I'll be back, guys. Mills Bivol versus Better Beef is almost like Shakur and Tank. Similar. Similar. I'll be back, guys. So as soon we'll be back as soon as we're gonna watch the Deontay Wilder fight, and then we'll watch the Joshua fight, and then we'll be right back for the reactions of the fight. So that way, y'all can get everything ready, get your popcorn ready, and then we'll be right back for the reactions. So you already know, hey, damn, that's also true. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, for leaving the room, and we'll be right back for the reactions of the fight. For the main event and co-main event, we already see where the outlook of Bivol is Very surprised if he can't get this guy out of here, but it is what it is. But we'll be right back, man. But right right after the fight, we're jumping right on. So I expect each and every single one of y'all to be right back, all right? Much love to y'all.